Good evening, everyone. Breaking news. Earlier today, our city's greatest hero, Brad the Man, once again saved us from a terrifying monster that threatened to destroy everything. Thanks to his incredible strength and courage, the city is safe once again. Mike smiled as he watched the news from his bedroom. I wish I could be a hero like Brad one day. Just then, his friends burst into laughter. Come on, Mike, one of them said. We're your friends, but let's be honest. You're way too skinny to become a superhero. Another friend nodded. You're smart, probably the smartest person we know, but strong, not even close. Mike sighed. Thanks, I guess. He looked away for a moment before smiling. Honestly, I don't even need to become a superhero. As long as my crush, Lisa, falls in love with me, I'll already be happy. His friends laughed even harder. Dude, you can't even talk to her. You probably have a better chance of becoming a superhero than dating Lisa. Mike crossed his arms. You really think so? Absolutely. Mike shook his head. I've tried so many times to help people, but somehow everything always goes wrong. His friends looked at each other. You remember that couple at the mall? One of them asked. Mike immediately buried his face in his hands. Please don't remind me. His friends couldn't stop laughing. You seriously thought that guy was stealing a woman's ring? You tackled him, only to find out he was proposing. I know, Mike groaned. I accidentally ruined one of the happiest moments of their lives. One of his friends smiled. Face it, Mike, becoming a superhero and dating Lisa, those are both impossible. Mike stood up. We'll see about that. His friends raised an eyebrow. Tomorrow, I'm finally going to talk to Lisa. Yeah, right. The next morning, Mike walked into school covered in sweat. His heart was racing as he searched every hallway for Lisa. There she is. He finally spotted her across the hallway. Mike took a deep breath. This is it! He started walking toward her. Suddenly, BOOM! The front entrance exploded open. A gigantic monster charged into the school. Students screamed and ran in every direction. Call the police! Where's Brad the Man? The monster ignored everyone else. Its eyes locked onto Lisa. It sprinted straight toward her. Mike's eyes widened. No, stay away from her! The monster opened its jaws, ready to attack. But before it could reach her, a red blur crashed through the wall. Brad the Man had arrived. Brad the Man landed between Lisa and the monster, just seconds before it could attack her. Everyone, get back! Brad shouted. The students quickly ran for safety, while Brad grabbed Lisa and carried her to a safe distance. You'll be okay, he said with a confident smile. Without wasting another second, Brad turned back toward the monster. This ends now. His eyes began to glow bright red. A powerful beam of energy shot from his eyes and slammed directly into the monster. Smoke filled the hallway. When it finally cleared, the monster was still standing. Brad's smile disappeared. What? The creature let out a deafening roar before charging straight at him. Before Brad could react, the monster bit deep into his left arm. A-R-G-H. Brad cried out in pain as blood ran down his arm. Still refusing to give up, he swung his right fist with all his strength. The punch sent the monster flying across the hallway, crashing through several lockers. Brad stared at the creature in disbelief. Why isn't anything working? The monster slowly stood back up. as if nothing had happened. Everyone watching could only stand there in fear. Then, something unexpected happened. Lisa, who had been watching from a distance, became furious. "You almost killed me!" Without thinking, she threw her bottle of water at the monster. The bottle exploded on impact. The moment the water touched the monster's skin, it let out a terrifying scream. Its skin began to burn. Brad's eyes widened. "Water!" He had figured it out. "This monster is weak against water." He immediately turned toward the students. "Everyone, throw your water bottles at it, now!" Within seconds, dozens of bottles flew through the air. The monster screamed louder and louder as water covered its body. It dropped to its knees. Brad clenched his fist. "This is over!" He charged forward with one final punch. Boom! The monster crashed into the ground and never moved again. The school erupted in cheers. "Brad! Brad! Brad!" Once again, the city's greatest hero had saved everyone. But instead of celebrating, Brad walked toward Lisa. "If it wasn't for you," he said, "I never would have discovered its weakness." He smiled. "Today, you were just as much of a hero as I was." Lisa blushed. She looked into Brad's eyes. A moment later, the two of them kissed. The crowd cheered even louder. Everyone, except Mike. He stood frozen. His heart felt like it had shattered into pieces. Without saying a single word, he turned around and walked away. That evening, Mike sat alone in his bedroom. Tears rolled down his face. "Why?" He clenched his fists. "Why him? I wanted to be the hero. I wanted Lisa to notice me." His sadness slowly turned into anger. "No, Brad isn't a hero. He's the reason I lost everything. One day, I'll make him pay." For the next 2 weeks, Mike never returned to school. He told everyone he was sick, but the truth was, he spent every single day locked inside his room, planning, thinking, building something no one else could imagine. Mike might not have had Brad's strength, but he had something just as dangerous, his mind, and sooner or later, he was going to use it. 2 weeks passed. The city had returned to normal, or at least, that's what everyone thought. One morning, the television stations interrupted their regular broadcasts. "Breaking news! Brad the Man is currently fighting another monster just outside the city." People rushed to their TVs. The battle was already underway. The monster wasn't trying to fight. Instead, it kept running farther and farther away, leading Brad toward the middle of nowhere. Brad frowned. "What are you doing?" The monster suddenly stopped. "This ends now," Brad said. His eyes glowed bright red. A powerful laser shot forward, completely destroying the creature in a massive explosion. Smoke filled the air. Pieces of the monster were thrown everywhere. Brad covered his face.
"My eyes!"
For a few seconds, he couldn't see anything. That was exactly what someone had been waiting for. A figure quietly stepped out from behind the trees. It was Mike, dressed in a black suit he had built himself. So, the world's greatest hero does have weaknesses. Before Brad could recover his vision, Mike rushed forward. He stabbed Brad in the back. Brad collapsed to one knee. What? Before he could fight back, Mike quickly locked heavy handcuffs around Brad's wrists. Then he pulled a strange pair of reflective goggles from his pocket and forced them onto Brad's face. Brad's eyes began glowing behind the lenses, but the lasers bounced harmlessly back inside the goggles. "My laser vision!" It won't work. Mike smiled for the first time in weeks. I planned for everything. Meanwhile, back at school, Mike's friends were starting to worry. Has anyone seen Mike? It's been 2 weeks. He hasn't answered a single message. Lisa overheard the conversation. Wait, why would Mike disappear? One of his friends sighed. He had a crush on you. Lisa looked surprised. He did? Another friend nodded. He was heartbroken after seeing you kiss Brad. Before Lisa could respond, students suddenly started shouting. Everyone, look at the news! The television showed Brad the man chained to a chair inside an unknown building. The news reporter spoke with a trembling voice. Breaking news! Brad, the man has been captured. The identity of the kidnapper is still unknown. At that exact moment, a masked figure walked onto the screen. Mike. His face was completely hidden beneath the suit. No one recognized him, except his friends. They stared at the screen in complete shock. That's Mike! It has to be! Lisa covered her mouth. No! One of Mike's friends turned toward her. You're the only person who can stop this. Lisa looked at him. What am I supposed to do? You have to talk to him. He loves you. Lisa lowered her head. There was something I never told anyone. I've liked Mike for a long time too. I just didn't know how to tell him. She looked back at the television. If he's really doing this because of me, I'm going to stop him. Without wasting another second, Lisa and Mike's friends left the school and followed every clue they could find. They had only one goal: find Mike before it was too late. Deep inside an abandoned building, Brad the man sat trapped. The handcuffs around his wrists were impossible to break. The special goggles covering his eyes prevented him from using his powers. For the first time in years, the city's greatest hero was powerless. Mike stood in front of him, wearing the suit he had created. You know what's funny, Brad? Brad looked up at him. What? For years, everyone looked up to you. Mike pointed at him. They called you a hero. They cheered your name. They thought you were perfect. He paused. But nobody ever noticed me. Brad stayed silent. Mike continued. I wanted to help people. I wanted to be someone important. His voice became colder. But every time I tried, I failed. Brad looked at him carefully. Mike, you don't need to become someone else to matter. Mike looked away. Easy for you to say. Before Mike could continue, a voice echoed through the room. Mike! Everyone turned around. Lisa and Mike's friends had arrived. Mike froze. Lisa? She slowly walked toward him. We need to talk. Mike looked away. Why are you here? Lisa took a deep breath. Because I know why you're doing this. Mike clenched his fists. You don't understand. No, Lisa replied. I do. You think nobody sees you. You think Brad took away the life you wanted. She stepped closer. But you were wrong. Mike looked confused. What are you talking about? Lisa smiled softly. You were always trying to help people. You just thought being a hero meant having superpowers. Mike didn't say anything. Lisa continued. Remember when you tried to stop that thief? Mike looked embarrassed. Yeah, and I was wrong. But you still tried to help someone. And that's what heroes do. For the first time in weeks, Mike started questioning himself. Behind him, Brad watched quietly. Mike, you have something I don't. Mike looked at him. What? Your intelligence. Brad smiled. You built something that could stop me. Do you realize how incredible that is? Mike looked at the floor. I just wanted people to notice me. Brad nodded. I know, and I understand why you were angry. But hurting people won't make you a hero. A long silence filled the room. Mike slowly removed the goggles from Brad's face. Then he unlocked the handcuffs. I'm sorry. I let my jealousy control me. Brad stood up. I accept your apology. But now you have to prove you're really different. Suddenly, an alarm started ringing. Everyone looked around. A giant monster had appeared outside the city. Lisa looked at Mike. This is your chance. Mike looked nervous. My chance? Brad smiled. Yes, not to replace me, but to become your own hero. Mike looked at the machine he created. Then he looked at the city. For the first time, he wasn't thinking about fame. He wasn't thinking about Lisa. He was thinking about helping people. Mike built a new device using his technology and joined Brad in the fight. Together, they faced the monster. Brad used his strength. Mike used his intelligence. And for the first time, everyone saw what Mike was truly capable of. The battle was difficult, but they succeeded. The city was saved again. The next day, the news reported something unexpected. Yesterday, a new hero appeared. His name is Mike the Man. Mike watched the news with a smile. His dream had finally come true. He wasn't the strongest person in the city. He didn't have incredible powers. But he had something just as important. A brilliant mind. And beside him was Lisa, the person he had always wanted to impress. Brad looked at Mike and smiled. I knew you could do it. And from that day forward, the city didn't have just one hero. It had two.